Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules, some Stassi Schroeder and Jax Taylor. Of course, we know that cameras are picking up. I believe the first event is going to be Ariana Madix's birthday party. Jax Taylor, I already know how they're going to introduce him. I'm going to break all of this down for you. So before we jump in, you know how this works. If you haven't already, do all the YouTube things, smash the like. Let's get into it.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, so I want to start off with this Stassi situation. Thank you to Reality Blurb for keeping us up. Stoppy. Why am I calling her Stassi and Stoppy? Or Sloppy, based off of why you got fired, really. Sorry, just kidding, Stassi. Let's get back to it. Stassi Schroeder explained why she no longer wants to be besties with Jax and Brittany while appearing on Claudia Oshry's podcast on Tuesday. Just over a year after the couple pulled out of attending her and Beau's wedding in Rome in Italy at the last minute, she revealed why she is so hurt by her former friends as she looked back at their wedding snub and admitted that it was amazing that Beau's full-time role on Vanderpump Rules was short-lived. How amazing is that? The mystery of that. We're living in people's heads where we stopped. We weren't on it long enough for producers to be like, you know what? We're going to really need to give you a bad season. Let's dig. Let's dig deep. Instead, fans let off on Stassi and Beau's 2019 cemetery engagement. And although Stassi, who has not appeared on Vanderpump Rules since her 2020 firing, which obviously we know had to do with the whole situation with Faith, right? She believes the reasons behind her decision to distance herself from certain cast members are valid. I'm hurt by certain things. I'm choosing to be on the outside. She was defending herself against claims of being the one with the problem. It's like, no, each of you guys have hurt me. I'm deciding not to be a part of that anymore. I choose to have people in my life that I feel like I can trust and bring happiness and good and enrich it instead of take from it. When Claudia then brought up the comments Jax made about her on the June 9th episode of The Toast, Stassi shaded his words as lies. He didn't say anything bad, he just didn't say the truth. According to Stassi, her issues with Jax and Brittany aren't based on the idea that Cruz's passport didn't come in time for the child to fly out of the country. I would have understood that. It's the fact that me and Beau had texted him and Brittany weeks prior saying, we hear you're talking a little shit about how you're not going to be coming to our wedding. Which is interesting because you have RSVP'd and you are some of our closest friends. So what the f is that? And they denied and denied. And I gave them the opportunity to back out and they didn't. And then as I was getting on the plane the day I left for the airport to fly to Italy, I got a text from Brittany. So that feels way more hurtful. I mean, if she called you out and you said, no, 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 oh my gosh, we're going to be going there. I don't know why people are saying that. And then you text her while she's getting on an airplane. Yeah, that's probably like a F you. I mean, that's what it feels like. But okay. Looking back, Stassi noted that there were a lot of people that couldn't make it to her wedding, including Lala. And if she had known Jax and Brittany were going to back out at the last minute, she could have included other important people in her life. I had to cut so many family members, so many people that I would have loved to have been there. So they took up 2 spaces. She said that Jax was talking shit when he suggested that he and Brittany already went to their first wedding. We literally just signed papers in Katie's backyard during my baby shower during the pandemic with less than 10 people. And I specifically said, you guys are just witnessing us signing these papers. This is not our wedding. We are still hoping to get married in Italy. And while Stassi confirmed that she's over it at this point, that doesn't mean that she has to be besties with people again. I miss them at times and I follow them still and see what they're up to in their lives. And Cruz is so cute, but like they hurt me. They really did. And I can't trust them anymore. Stassi is such like a, if you burn her, you burn her. Like if you burn her, there's no coming back. Now, before I get into the whole Vanderpump Rules currently filming season 11, which is so exciting, here's the sort of shtick that's going on. They're saying that they're picking up cameras for the first group event, and that's going to be Ariana Madix's birthday party, just like when she did that group birthday with Stassi. And Daniel, her boyfriend, flew all the way in from New York, so he is in Los Angeles with her now, which would make a lot of sense. Now, for the Jax Taylor of it all, before we get into everything that was said, Jax Taylor, okay, was supposed to do this June whatever appearance, June 13th, 14th, 15th, who cares at this point, this appearance with James Kennedy at SUR. He said he couldn't make it because of a family emergency. And I was like, that's interesting. He probably didn't want to go. And there was a line all the way around the building because Vanderpump Rules Party Podcast, which we love them, they were the ones who caught the line. So when this was posted, I saw it. And when Jax decided not to go, I was like, well, that's interesting. And now he's saying, don't worry, guys. I will be back. I'll be back somewhere around the week of July 4th, maybe after. It depends on James and I's schedules. We have scheduling conflicts, but I will be back. You'll see me. Don't worry. I promise. Which means it's the perfect way for the Vanderpump Rules producers to reintroduce Jax because he's going to make an appearance with James. And then James is going to be like, man, how have you been? He's going to be like, good, man. How are you? And then boom, we have Jax Taylor back into the mix. So I think that this is just an obvious. You guys can go ahead and be the judges of that. All right. Now, with Tom Sandoval postponing one of his shows for the most extras, filming has begun for the upcoming 11th season of Vanderpump Rules. As Jax Taylor, who is rumored to be returning, attempts to reschedule his event with James Kennedy at SUR, which he no-showed earlier this month, and Sandoval is forced to reschedule his tour, Ariana's new man, Daniel, has boarded a flight from New York ahead of her 38th birthday on Saturday. It's Ariana's birthday this weekend, so assuming her birthday party will be the first filmed event. Rate My Bravo suspected on Instagram. Then after Daniel shared a photo of himself with a suitcase and a tote bag and asked his followers where they believe he was off to, the same fan page asked, wait, guys, do you think Ariana's new man is going out there to film? This is from this morning. Full workday already. Done. Time to fly. Okay. One day prior, on his shared podcast with his wife, Brittany Cartwright, Jax said that after pulling out of his event with James at SUR last week due to a family emergency, he's hoping to reschedule for sometime in July. For those of you that tried to go to SUR this past week, I apologize that I wasn't there. Obviously, I was looking so much forward to it. I had a party bus coming here. We had a pre-party setup here. We had a little bit of a family emergency, well, kind of big family emergency, but everything is okay now. Everything is fine, but I just want to apologize for not showing up. It looks super fun, but we are planning one for July. I'm actually talking to James and Guillermo, who's one of the owners of SUR, and we're kind of figuring it out right now. This is how you know. He's for sure. They are definitely 1,000,000%. They're filming. This is the way that they're going to reintroduce Jax. I feel like it does not take a rocket scientist to figure this one out. But guys, I don't want to just give you this information and my conspiracy theories and not ask your opinions. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think about that. Make sure on your way out that you do all the YouTube things with the smashing of the like button and whatnot. And also go vote in all of the community polls. Jason's headed out to Cape Cod this upcoming week. So for our members only, he will be posting a bunch of videos and vlogs. So that'll be fun to keep you guys up to speed. And yeah, we'll see you guys shortly. Happy Saturday. Love you. Bye.